Hey guys! Hopefully this is actually recording right now and not doing weird things. So I'm just going to talk about two very extremely important things right now. This will probably span 10 minutes, so I hope you guys can sit down, take a listen, and, talk to me a bit when it comes down to it, okay? So, let's talk. So, first off and foremost, if you are familiar with this channel from, anything that I used to do when it came to unit reviews and stuff like that, you probably remember the whole, void thing, that whole thing, and all the triangles and the animations that were there that were crazy and looked really nice and everything like that. People liked that. At least I think they did. I'm not sure. But as skill inheritance came out and things like that, and also a few other things, I'll probably just talk about now. First off and foremost, the triangles that used to be there, yeah, they kind of died because the plugin I was using that helped animate those by making expressions in After Effects without me having to type them all by hand, which I can do, but since it's like 40 pieces to do all, it's a nightmare. But still, anyways, that kind of went away. Yeah, that went away, but a little bit of a sneak thing here. There's actually triangles on the screen right here. Just let me turn down the the whole blurring effect. Oh man, look, there's triangles, guys. Anyways, over to Heroes. So the plugin on that broke, and I had pretty much decided, I don't know if I can do that anymore. And well, a lot of you were like, hey, why don't you do unit reviews anymore? Well, skill inheritance kind of came out, and it was really difficult for me to actually kind of give an actual opinion on a character without, like, going, oh, well, you can get skills from here, and, like this and that, and fun stuff like this. So, last night I had that video go up where, honestly, I was feeling pretty crap, and it was not the best in my line of work. Honestly, I feel like I was an idiot for posting that in the first place. And, people were like, oh, well, don't worry about it. I like your content for this and for what reasons. So, you know what? I figured I would try and do something that would be a little bit more fun and a little bit more interactive for you guys, who view this. I'm still going to do the comedic things. There might be a shit post here and there. And yes, I did say that word. So, I do apologize, but that's always kind of how this channel's been. We're full of, humor or whatever you want to call it here and there, and I'm not going to be a complete guru talk with a lot of things. I'm going to, be comedic about it in some ways. I'm pretty sure that whole SAGs thing, that review that I did with, of Ella Wood, might come back as another thing, sooner or later. I don't want to just reuse the joke, though, because, like, I know that we reuse memes and stuff here, but, anyways. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I've been wanting to do for a little while, and something that I saw in the comments last video that were like, I really want to see this for this reason, and this for this reason. So, one thing that I always found fascinating is people, really like Hinata, or they really like, God, I'm trying to find another good example, Paula. Characters that people just kind of, throw away and use for their certain abilities and things like that. Oboro, characters like that. People were always going and saying, hey, I really want, I want to build for this character or build for that character. They're lesser known characters, and, people always look at them and they go, oh, God, they're terrible. All they're good for is this fodder. This and that and this and that, and, people said that about Hana a while ago, and I'll be pretty honest, I'm pretty happy with the Hana I have right now that I've made. Granted, she's not complete, and I still need to do a bunch of grinding on her, that's what I do, but I'm going to try and revive the whole Void thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about characters. Specifically characters that not many people use, and some people do have, or more specifically, free-to-play characters. Free-to-play people who, are players. God, people? Free-to-play players who, aren't so lucky with, getting 5 stars, don't have the money to do a lot of orbs. I figured, let's focus on something like that. Let's focus on characters who you might get more readily available. You might, have rolled and got, hey, this 4-star Baruka or something like that. Something interesting, but not crazy. Something like that. What would you do? What what exactly is good about her? What should I do? You know, I get that question a lot. I get this character and I don't know what to do. I have all these other characters, but I don't know what to do. So I think it might be fun to do this. And what I'm going to do is we're going to focus on the lesser known characters. We're going to focus on your Hanas, your let's see, your Barst, your Bartray, your Donalds, your Merricks, your even Niles, anything like that. And the thing is, I'm gonna make a comprehensive video every so often that has like 2 or 3 of these characters, and what we're going to do is we're going to discuss proper strategies for getting them getting them leveled up, getting them set to go on certain paths to being, you know, more noticeably good at what they're doing and more powerful at what and how they act, okay? So the general idea that I have right now when it comes down to this... Well, did you just crash? Heroes? Or did the audio just go out? That's weird. Yeah, the audio just went out. Anyways, okay, well, live television, folks. But basically, to give you an idea, you know, let's say... I saw people wanting Baruka builds. Oh, God, and the next thing we're going to talk about is this device right here. So, because it's flickering like crazy, but still... Here is how it's gonna work, and I'm gonna make 2 or 3 video. You know, I'm gonna pick 2 or 3 characters, and how this is gonna work is that I'm going to put up a poll of like these 9 characters that I think are less used or people want to see, and I'm gonna let you pick 2 of them, and we'll put the straw poll is in the description right now that you guys can check out. Put that in there. Choose some characters. We'll pick the top 3, and we'll make some really good builds for them. I'm going to have some help with my friend Fluffy, who is over on Discord all the time and usually is around. Hopefully you're listening, Fluffy, because I just, I kind of, yeah, reined you in there a bit, bud. But still, nonetheless, here's how it's also going to go. I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, here's this optimal build that you need to make, and, you know, here's how you can make this character super powerful. I'm going to include that as the optimal build, but I'm also going to make a separate build that will be possibly a bit budget, as in, if you're a free-to-play player, something you can probably aim for. God, I hate this device at times. And, you know, something that will be great for you and, you know, aid the character along well enough that it won't, you know, they might not be incredibly strong, but they'll be really good for what they are. And that's the aim for it. And I really want to do this, and I really want to see it, but I really want you guys to have your input as well and have some say in it, because this is what I enjoy doing the most, is talking to you guys, being a part of this, and having some fun with it in the long run. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was, well, I think this device just, okay, is my device, my streaming device, my recording device. Well, and by which I mean not the recording device, the capture card. I mean the device I'm using that's being recorded. God, I am not very good at saying things today. But still, nonetheless, this device right here, I've pretty much figured out it's probably not the HDMI. In fact, it is actually the HDMI port on the device. This thing is like 2-3 years old, and it's not, you know, it's not exactly the most amazing device made. It's an NVIDIA Shield portable, by the way, just so we're clear, and it's attached to a controller, and that's why I always have hard times using it, because like it doesn't use. See, there you can see the mouse there, right? That is actually the joypad. I don't use that. I just kind of use the touchpad, which means I'm tilting it. I'm holding the controller, not like the tablet or anything. So I'm basically going to, you know, save up some money and get a tablet to do a bit better when it comes down to this, because honestly, I'm a quality freak and I do not like seeing that pop up. Flickers and everything like that are annoying to me, and I feel like it's just not something I want quality-wise. So it does mean that I probably won't be doing too many gotcha things with my own money, because, well, or any gotchas right now at all. I don't feel like taking donations or anything like that. So, you know, I'm just gonna stick with the team I have right now, and hopefully I can still be pretty interesting. I don't know, it depends. I might use, you know, some of the money that I saved up to try and get that tablet going. We'll see. So I do apologize for the quality here. I don't... Jeez, this thing is just ridiculous at times. And I don't understand why it has to do that. And, you know, people might go like, oh, hey, use a Nox emulator, but you know, use Nox emulator. They're your sponsor. Yeah, but Nox has an issue right now for me that I'm having problems with. So that's just the beauty of emulators, guys. And I've tried other emulators as well. Doesn't fix the issue. So yeah, I would prefer to keep using this right now, or at least use something that can output it. But anyways, I want you guys to fill out the straw poll below, and let's make some monster units and make a whole guide on how to make some really, really amazing units for you, okay? And yes, we will be going back to the void for this. So anyways, I'm gonna go before my device actually kicks the goddamn bucket, because right now this is just getting ridiculous. So again, tell me what you guys think. I would love to hear your opinions, and it's very important to me. So let's talk, okay? All right. So see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.